Hello, you. You alright? Hi, I'm Rob, and today we're reviewing Gloom 2nd Edition and most of the expansions. This is part 1. 2 will be the other bits. Gloom is a card game of having 4 family members that you make their lives miserable until you kill them off. You have 5 family members, but for normal game, just use 4. But the best part is the prompted storytelling. This is where most of the fun comes from. This also is good for developing communication skills and imagination. The game provides story icons to help produce the narrative. For the base game, they are Beast, Blank, Death, Duck, Goblet, Luca, Romance, or nothing at all, which I will talk about later. To play, choose a family and set out 4 family members. Next, each player is given 5 cards. For each turn, you have 2 actions. There are 3 different types of card. Modifier, that changes the mood of the person, negative, miserable, positive, happier. The positive cards give you bonuses, like +1 to your hand size. There's Untimely Death, the card that kills the person. This can only be played for the first action. And lastly, Event card. These cards enable you to make slight changes. Play continues until one whole family is dead, and only dead family members account for scoring. If you want to see a playthrough, see the links in the description. Storytelling icons are used to link cards. The modifier card can affect the final scoring of the untimely death. The first expansion is Unhappy Home. This adds residences and mysteries. Each family has a residence but can have mysteries placed on them. These are special modifiers just for the residences, which may have special rules that are in effect while they are visible, or can add to the final family total by following story icons. The next is Unwelcome Guest. This adds guests that follow story icons on the card played on the family, which could add new rules to that family. These can also have modified cards played on them, and have untimely death to join with the family. At the start of the game, deal 1 or more guests to the centre of the table. There is also persistent effect, which stay in effect even when it is buried, as long as the symbol is visible. Next is Unfortunate Expedition. This brings 4 expeditions, different colours, to the table. When a card with the corresponding colour ring is played, that expedition is placed in the centre of the table. The new card changes the rules for everyone playing. Lastly is Unquiet Dead. With this, you get stories and undead. Stories. These are green cards. Up 2 are placed in the middle of the table. These also follow story icons played on the family. Then they will place next to the family. The card can be stolen by the player who has the most of that story icon. Undead. These are brown cards that are placed on either alive or dead family members. From then on, that person is counted as being alive to have cards played on them, but also dead for the final score. They may also change the game rules for that player. Last of all, I want to just quickly talk about the new Kickstarter that Atlas Games has provided. The new Gloomier. My thoughts. Atlas Games have just completed a Kickstarter for this new game, which combines different factors from Gloom, its expansions and variations. It adds Unhappy Homes and Unwelcome Guests to the base game, plus a choice of family members from the variations such as Gloom in Space and Munchkin Gloom. For me, I would love to have it just to collect it, but I have the main parts of this game, plus I prefer the set families but are different colours. But that's just my opinion. In part 2, I will do a quick overview of the other Gloom games. So, till next time, live long and prosper, keep warm and well fed.